Hello everyone, this is Craig from Lovindisworld, and this is part one of a two-part series that we're doing on the holiday treats. This is all of the holiday treats across all of Walt Disney World property. That includes all 4 theme parks as well as the resorts. So sit back, relax, and let's try some holiday treats. So as part of the special holiday offerings, each park has certain snacks or desserts that are specific for the festival holiday season. Here at the Animal Kingdom, they have a menagerie cupcake. It's located at Restaurantosaurus, Flame Tree Barbecue, or at Creature Comforts. Those are 3 locations where you can get this. It's basically a gingerbread cupcake with a cream cheese filling you can see in the inside, as well as a buttercream, supposedly buttercream icing. Looks like it has some sprinkles on top, as well as a white chocolate polar bear. It looks delicious, so we're gonna give it a try and see what it's like. All right, so we're gonna give the menagerie cupcake a try. That isn't bad, it's pretty good. It's definitely a spicier gingerbread, so you're getting a lot of kick from that. The icing is very sweet. It is a very sweet buttercream. I would say be careful of the little stars and sugar crystals on top. They are very difficult and hard to chew. I could see it actually kind of hurt your teeth a little bit. It's supposed to have a lot of cream cheese in the inside. While I do see some filling, there's not a lot of it. However, it is a very good cupcake. I do like the flavor combination of it.
So make sure I get the cream cheese in there. The cream cheese, although there's just a little bit in there, is really good with this gingerbread. It's very soft. I agree, it's a spicy gingerbread. That's really flavorful. Sometimes you get a gingerbread and it kind of has a plain taste, but that's got a lot of flavor. I definitely recommend this cupcake.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a flavorful cupcake for one that you would get as like a side to a quick service meal. So very nicely done.
Very good.
So as we continued eating the cupcake, one of the designs it had on it was a snowflake, and unfortunately they only had one on there. I tried eating it, and it was basically rock hard fondant. So while the cupcake itself was good, just don't eat that fondant or you might lose a tooth. It was very hard, and eating straight fondant is not a tasty thing by any stretch. Once again, cupcake was good, icing was good. Do not eat the snowflake. Just don't do it.
Well, and we weren't a fan of the sugar on top. It was a little bit hard, a little crystallized.
Yeah, I agree. Some parts of it could be really hard to eat. So just be careful, be mindful of that when you get this cupcake. So here at the Magic Kingdom, they also have some of the holiday treats. We just got the Orange Bird, which is located at the Sunshine Tree Terrace. This is supposed to be a white chocolate, an orange white chocolate mousse. Inside, it's got this hard shell of an outside. You can see the Orange Bird himself on top. Looks really happy, and then they have this cake underneath. We'll say it's very crunchy on the outside, so we're going to try to give it a taste and see what it's like.
Don't break the plate.
Like the plate, I can't even get through the bird. Alright, so finally got through the bird. As you can see, it's got a nice cream custard on the inside, a curd, but the outside was very, very crunchy. So we'll see what it tastes like. It's actually very, very, very light. You get a lot of orange zest taste to it at the very beginning, but then you get the white chocolate mousse aftertaste. It's pretty tasty. I like to see what it's like with the cake, but might need a chainsaw to get through it. We'll see, but it is good.
Okay, so I was able to break through this hard orange outside, and break through the orange at the bottom to get to the cake. So let's try it out. You're right. It's very light and fluffy. It's very soft. A nice orange taste, but not too much. I wanted to show you there is some extra custard here in the middle.
Oh yeah, didn't even notice that around the cream.
But overall, this is pretty good. If it was a hot day, I would definitely recommend this. It's very refreshing. I would just make sure that you have a good hold on the plate, because trying to get through this with a spoon is a little difficult, but definitely a thumbs up.
Yeah, I think it's because they were keeping it in like a deep freezer, so they have the outside just like frozen.
Very, very good.
So continuing on with the special holiday treats, here at Hollywood Studios at the Backlot Express, they have a red velvet whoopie pie with a cream cheese filling. It's got some powdered sugar drizzle on top, and then it's got sprinkles just to get it some extra decorations. I'm absolutely blown away by the size of this dessert. For basically $5. This is a very, very large dessert. I cannot wait to give it a try. It's very good. Very thick. It was a very thick tasting dessert. The cream cheese really comes through. Once again, it's thick red velvet with a large amount of the cream cheese and sprinkles. It has a very good taste to it. It's going to be a very filling dessert, so make sure you share it with two, though I may just eat it for myself.
Okay.
Red velvet cake.
So you like it?
You want to try some of the cream cheese and sprinkles?
Okay.
You ready? Here it comes.
What do you think of it?
You don't like the cream cheese?
Only I like the sprinkles and cake.
Oh, sprinkles and cake. I agree with you. The cream cheese has a really good flavor to it. The cake's really good as well, but it is thick. I don't know if you and I are both going to be able to eat this. We're going to have to share some with Connor because there is a lot of cake there. So, good flavor. So far, with the first bite, I recommend it. And it seems like a good value. If you said it was only, what, $5?
$5.49 I think was the actual price.
That's pretty good. You do get a lot here. So I'm going to keep digging in, and Connor, I know, wants some more.
So continuing on with the holiday snacks here at Hollywood Studios at the Backlot Express, we have this beautiful looking Christmas tree. We have a milk chocolate chai mousse on top of an almond financier, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And then you have a butter cookie at the bottom that serves as almost as the tree skirt. It's a beautiful looking dessert, to one that I'm not even sure where to begin to try to eat it, to try to get all the flavors in. So we're gonna try our best here to give it a shot. Looks like I got everything here on this bite. Wow, that has quite a different array of flavors. You get the mousse first, and it tastes almost like a spiced ginger, almost like a gingerbread type taste. The butter cookie is really good at the bottom, and you kind of get the chocolate from the almond financier at the end. That's kind of the aftertaste. So far, it is pretty good. I don't know how much of it I could eat though. It might be overwhelming after a while, but we're gonna try it. Mel's gonna try it, and we'll tackle it together.
Okay, I got a little bit of everything on here. tastes like a molasses cookie. Get like a hint of coffee flavor. I don't know if that was in the mousse, but the cookie to me definitely tastes like a molasses cookie. So it has a good flavor. There's different textures on there with the cookie and the mousse. I didn't really taste much chocolate in it. I thought you said there was chocolate.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a milk chocolate chai mousse. So I didn't get much of the chocolate flavor either, except for maybe the bottom coating of the almond.
Like I said, I get a strong molasses flavor, and that kind of takes over everything. So it's an okay dessert for me, not one that I think I'd have to go and buy again. I think we've tried some better desserts, but it's not bad. It's just not one that I would run out and buy again.
Yeah, I agree. I think comparing that to the whoopie pie, while it's more nice, it's nicer to look at. It's very pretty. I think the whoopie pie, basically for 50 cents less, is a much better option and it tastes better as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So continuing on with the special holiday treats and offerings and desserts, at the Gasparilla Island Grill at Disney's Grand Floridian, they have a red velvet cupcake with a buttercream icing. And I think it's supposed to have a cream cheese filling. We're going to cut into it and find out. But I just hope it tastes as good as it looks. It's a very beautiful, beautiful looking cupcake. I can't wait to try it. So while trying to cut this in half, we had a little bit of an accident. It didn't want to cooperate. So the one half of the cupcake toppled over. This half is still standing, but you can see the inside. It's not that funny.
Because it's rocking.
We hope it's gonna still stand. I'm not sure. It's Okay, so it was a beautiful looking dessert. When I was trying to cut it in half, it actually, half of it toppled over. The other half is still standing, sorta. I'm using a knife to hold it up here. But it does have a cream cheese filling, and I can't wait to give it a try. It's really good. The red velvet cake is very, very soft, very full of flavor, moist, really good cake. The icing, it is a heavy buttercream, very sweet and good. I'm not exactly sure how the buttercream pairs with the cream cheese frosting, kind of conflicting taste. But the actual buttercream in the cake, fantastic, really good, really, really good. I keep eating it if it doesn't fall onto the ground. This is my face right now because we're trying to eat a cupcake and it's not working. First, let me recap the cupcake. The cupcake looked beautiful, fantastic looking cupcake. My child decided he could not sit still. He made the table wobble, wobble, wobble. Next thing you know, cupcake falls over. We can't eat half the cupcake now because it's laying on the table. And wobble, wobble, wobble. There goes the second half of the cupcake onto the table. So now we got two halves of cupcake laying on the table. So now Mel's gonna try the cupcake. We've been waiting long enough. She's been trying to. Every time she tries to, somebody shakes the table. He's still doing it. It's not easy. Make sure you push the like button.
Well, let's give this a go before it gets demolished anymore. You're right. The cake is really soft, really moist. The cream cheese has a really good flavor to it. I didn't get any of the buttercream. It's kind of stuck to my napkin. Yeah, they are two different flavors. I prefer just to have the cream cheese, but overall, I would recommend this cupcake. I think has a lot of flavor. It seems really fresh and it's good.
I thought so too. Though I prefer the buttercream over the cream cheese, but
I prefer the cream cheese.
ooh, a house divided. So continuing on with our holiday treats, special festive desserts that they have throughout the parks. Here at Pecos Bill, which is a quick service restaurant located in Frontierland, they have the Let It Snow taco. We're gonna try to eat this like a normal taco. So what this is a chocolate taco shell filled with a salted caramel and chocolate mousse. Let's give it a try. It isn't bad. It almost tastes like a gingerbread cookie. Yeah, it definitely tastes like a gingerbread cookie. Kind of an odd consistency of flavors with the hard shell of the taco and then the creamy mousse inside. It's not bad. I don't know if it's my personal favorite. Yeah, not bad.
Alright, so let's give this a try. I agree, you can taste that spice in there. It does kind of taste like gingerbread. I don't know if I taste salted caramel.
Yeah, I'm not really getting that or chocolate.
I know the spice is just so strong.
Yeah, it's kind of overpowering everything else.
I mean, it's refreshing. So if it would be a hot day, it probably would be good. And I like gingerbread, so I think it's good. It's nice because it's cool. Like I said, if it was a hot day, it'd probably be really tasty. And you know what? I think the chocolate is more down here, and maybe the spice is up here. You can see the difference in color.
Yeah, maybe I just didn't get to it enough.
Well, why don't you give it another shot? Overall, I think it's good. And like I said, if it wasn't a cold day, I'd probably like it even better.
So after watching your review of it, I realized that I may have attacked this taco a little too dainty. So what I did was I deconstructed it, kind of like a cupcake that we had that you'll see earlier. And I got a little bit of everything on this bite, so now we're really willing to give this an effort. You see, I got more of the chocolate on that one, which I'm not really getting the spice. So that bite was a lot better than the first where I just got all spice. So that bite was much better. I would suggest not really eating it like a taco. Just take a fork and knife, destroy it if you have to. You'll enjoy it a lot better. This isn't bad. I like it a lot better now. So continuing with the holiday special treats theme, at Anti-Gravity located in Tomorrowland is this Just a Dream Away milkshake. This is a vanilla ice cream with a salted caramel taste and futuristic sprinkles. And then on top of it is a churro. Cannot wait to give this a try. So let's give this a try.
For the health and safety of everyone, face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth.
For the health and safety of everyone, face covering should be worn. Don't have a face covering when you're trying to drink the milkshake. You won't get a good taste out of it.
Wash your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing.
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So what that allowed me to do was get 3 tastes of the milkshake. All 3 tastes were the same. Delicious. Very sweet. Very good. I'm not getting a full salted caramel flavor, but it is very good. Like, really, really tasty. Just pure sweetness, pure good. This is pure goodness, is what I would call this. A little expensive, I think it was like $9,
Yeah.
but it is good. It is very good, very refreshing. I'm not going to share this though. It's not going to happen.
My turn. I already put my straw in there.
Okay, I'm going to share this. Just one sip though. Unfortunately, I had to pass it up for her to have a taste. She's really going to town on that little straw.
That is really good. That might be my favorite holiday treat that we've tried. I get a lot of caramel in my drinks. That is really, really good.
I'm pretty excited to try the churro too. I haven't had a churro, so
Yeah,
And it has sprinkles on it.
I get a lot of the caramel flavor. Maybe it's my tiny little straw.
It's gotta be the tiny little straw. I'm sure that's what it is. The tiny straw pulls only the caramel.
But it has so much flavor. Sometimes you get milkshakes here and they're kind of blah, and they don't have much.
Yeah, I was exactly.
Like a fluffy vanilla. But overall, this is one of the best milkshakes I think we've had here.
I agree.
By far.
So I was very surprised when I started pulling the churro. It's actually like a full-size churro. I thought it was just going to be like a little sliver of churro. No. This is a large-scale churro. So let's give this a try. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, it's a good churro. I mean, I really don't know what to base it off of because I've never had churro before. I feel like ice cream is just running down my face right now.
It's not.
Oh, surprised. I've never had churro before, so I don't know if this is a great churro. I mean, it tastes good. I like it. And the ice cream on top is kind of fantastic. It's much better than that pretzel with ice cream that we had over there at Epcot. This actually is fantastic. Overall, man, this is a great milkshake, and it actually, I think it was worth the money. Really good. I'm just going to continue eating it.
That was a big bite.
Listen, we don't mess around when it comes to churros and ice cream. You go big or you go home, and I'm not ready to go home yet.
All right, so I see you're grabbing for the churro. What are your thoughts on it?
It's a little chewy.
You know, it kind of reminds me of like Cinnamon Toast Crunch when it's been sitting in the bowl of milk for a while.
But it's not soggy.
No, it's not soggy, but it has that consistency. Especially down, you're not getting the part with the ice cream.
I'm letting you have that one.
Thank you.
Really
I
like
appreciate that. Yeah, I do. I'm a professional dipper. I started dipping when I was much younger. It's just kind of
way before we met.
Right, absolutely. What do you mean by that? What are you trying to say?
I didn't meet you when you were a child.
Well, I didn't start dipping at a young age. I was like, I don't know, adolescent years.
That's still before we met.
I'm right. I'm just saying. It's not like I've been dipping for a long time.
You want this bite?
Yeah. Keep it here.
So final thoughts.
Kind of disappointed that it's empty. I see that I've gotten down to the bottom. I'm getting a lot of the caramel taste. So it really doesn't want to make me pass the cup over to you. That churro was phenomenal. I could have dipped that churro all day. But I ran out of churro. It was so good. It was so tasty. Yeah, this is definitely a winner. I like this one. Good choice.
We recommend it.